It's Tuesday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Obiajulu Olabisi Ubu, and as usual, I have the amazing ladies, Nima Akashat Ziviri. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm grateful to God. This public holiday to us. So we're writing exams, both of our schools, and I had to be making call. Are they still writing exams? Are plans changing? And the children that are booked for summer in our schools, they don't want the plans to change. Finish exam today, get out tomorrow. So their parents are the ones whose voices was loudest. The children will have to squeeze this exam for today into the remaining days. Wow. I wish them the best experience.
Yeah. Well, that's like
a long
yes. So today first of all, I'm excited that I'm seeing BC and Ramatu. It's been a while.
Yes,
they've been traveling the world without me.
But
it's okay. So if I hear pin from you guys again. Anyways,
we're learning from you.
A big congratulations to my nephew Giovanni Chemeli Orakwe. So he's in Spain. He went for the International STEM Olympiad competition for coding. So he got bronze medal for coding. He got a bronze medal in science. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, boy.
First grandson, and like I love you and I owe you something.
The trust big auntie.
You look good, baby.
But man, mixed feelings today because few days ago, a friend of mine that finished from the same university, she lost her husband, Sito and Tiki. It's so painful because they dated right from when we entered 100 level and they got married. They have 3 boys. He fell ill and later on died at a very young age. She's now a widow. Same thing with one of my secondary school friends. She lost her husband too. Shaki Labeka.
What's happening?
I don't know. Just mixed feelings. Then my driver is annoying me. Then my daughter has graduated. So you can imagine mixed feelings. Kawaii. Just, I'm happy, everything is just...
happy, sad, we understand.
But, since when I came and I met Amaka,
Amaka
I've been laughing since I did makeup.
I come with
everything, positive energy.
You come with the sunshine, girl.
Always.
Honestly, so everything is fine. How are you, my babe?
I'm okay.
Cham cham, baby ako, askachalugo, and another jar. Hey, tomato juice.
Calm down. Ibo, calm down.
So my kids are home. Their holiday had started. They usually start very early because, like Nima rightly said, many of the kids would, be going for summer, so they wrap up early. So they've been home, and yesterday I just realized that my son has continued again with his protein diet.
Wow.
He ate 6 eggs. Yesterday.
But eggs are good.
6. And he didn't eat any other thing in the house.
That's like eating 6 chickens.
So I had to beg him. I said, please, you are still growing. You need to add carbohydrates, vegetable, everything, the works. Later we can start building, because he wants to build his body.
Yeah.
Finish my egg. Now, after the show, I have to go to the shop to buy chicken. Chicken has finished.
If you say we should cast you now because Mr. Ogbo is watching.
Oh, please don't cast me.
I think go and buy egg.
I should not complain.
It's not her money.
What do you people mean?
Chop it. Your husband's
boy to enjoy himself.
But they're home and I'm excited. I started my workout too with my little daughter. If you need to get anything done in the house, put her on task. So I told her, go and write a timetable. We're going to be working out, doing exercises 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then 2 times a week, I'll do my weightlifting. And she was like, okay, mommy. So yesterday we did 30 minutes. That one that YK sent to us. Yes, I've been using that exercise, 30 minutes. And I was so proud of her. She loves to do anything that mommy does. So it's also our bonding time. And I'm really looking forward to it and enjoying it. So at least for the next 2 months, we're going to be together, bonding and all of that. It's always a good time that I look forward to. Let's take a short break now. When we get back, we take the newspaper reviews. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Welcome back. We're starting the newspaper reviews with The Nation. Major headline: Tinubu African leaders for Daura to attend Buhari's burial. Body arrives Katsina at noon for 2 p.m. funeral. Probe of Obaseki will distract you, Wike tells Edo Governor Okpebolo. Plot to unseat Osun Governor Adeleke knocks Aregbesola. Wadada Ume, Father Hunsin's 7 other senators set to change parties. Governor Osibanjo Dangote honor Awujale. Hit the ground running, Aiyedatiwa urges new Ondo State ESCO members. What stories do we have in The Nation?
Okay, of course, major headline. Everything is in the works for the burial today. The body of the late former president is likely to arrive today, because I was surprised it didn't arrive yesterday, and then will be brought in by the vice president and family members. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be in Daura, will arrive Katsina Airport and be taken by chopper to Daura, and then the janaza will be done by family members. They've listed invited guests. The president will be joined by the president, is it the former president of Niger Republic, who will be joining him, and the family members. They said some AU members will also be there to join the president in carrying out this duty of escorting the body into the body to Daura for the proper burial. And I wanted to say something wrong, so I started. So they would escort the body to Daura and lay it to Mother Earth, not escort the body to the... And then the proper janaza will be done in a very reflective manner. And then the army has done everything tight to ensure that according to Nation, they call it Talakawa. The very poor people who were the larger of Buhari's army, who believed in the Baba Buhari's campaign vision from trying to invade the place, so it will be as solemn and secured as possible. And my heart is with the family. They continue to give his citation in the papers of his achievements and all of that.
I have one of those as well. Are they going to shoot gun for him? Is it the time they do that?
I think that's when you're still in the army. Yes, I'm trying to find out. I think it's when you're still in the army.
Okay, when you die.
But he was a civilian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The army may still want to, because he was part of them at some point. Any other story in The Nation?
Yes. So, Gege action movie. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has berated the National Secretary of African Democratic Congress, Aregbesola, over his comments on sitting in 2026 governorship election fixed for August the 8th. He also said that how can the man have the guts or the temerity to tell him that he would unseat him when he left unpaid salaries, lots of projects not done, left the state in a total disarray and no money in the coffers. According to him, he said a man who left a legacy of huge state debt, half salary, scam learning tablets, and several fanciful, inflated, uncompleted projects. He said that since he came in, has been able to pay salaries, has been able to do a lot of, over 200 kilometers of roads, rehabilitated over 200 schools and health centers, placed over 30,000 pensioners on free health insurance care, provided critical medical surgeries to over 60,000 Osun residents, completed several abandoned projects. So that how can you dare say that you want to unseat him? Well, that you should try your best, and he'll be there doing the work that he's supposed to do, and not facing people that
drinking
don't want
water
to
and minding his business.
Exactly.
That story.
Yeah. Okay. So I have the story of the Awujale that died recently. They said Osibanjo, Sanwo-Olu, Abiodun, Dangote, and others bid farewell. They said the Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebu land, Oba Sikiru Kayode Adetona, who joined his ancestors on Sunday, was yesterday honored by dignitaries at his Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State home. He was 91 years before he died. Then they said the honor was in line with his Islamic faith. They said the event took place at the Ogbagba Court, Igbegba, around 6 p.m. with prayers led by the chief imam.
Okay.
And they also said that Nigerians converged to this. His residents included the vice president, president of Dangote Group, that's Alhaji Aliko Dangote, and the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. And they said the federal government was represented by the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, that's Bosun Tijani, and his marine and blue economy counterpart, that's Boyega Oyetola. They said so far they were interviewing the people around. They said the people will miss the fatherly support of Oba Adetona, whom they all regarded as the great-grandfather. May his soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen. Yes. So the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi San has recalled the many contributions of the late ex-president Muhammadu Buhari to the country's growth and development. Fagbemi noted that Buhari's efforts in how the country escaped the P&ID fraud and Mambila hydroelectric power project legal dispute, said that he made significant strides in strengthening the administration of justice and advancing law reform. He made a statement yesterday about Buhari's death. He says this marks the end of an era in Nigeria's political and moral history. He says, I join His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all people of goodwill across our nation and beyond in mourning this profound national loss. The passing of the former President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, marks the end of an era in Nigeria's political and moral history. He will be remembered with profound respect for his unwavering dedication to God and country, a man of austere values, gentle strength, unyielding integrity, and a life defined by principled service in the quest for national transformation as long as with other things that he listed. So, there's been a lot of people saying that he did not achieve anything, but people are taking their time to make a list of what they felt that he achieved at the end of the day. So it's good and it's bad, but at the end of the day, may his perfect, is it perfect now? May his soul rest in perfect peace. Let's move on now to the Punch. Let's see what time we have. Major headline, Daura Kingsmen Associates reflect on Buhari's final months. Soldier bar traditionalists from Awujale's Muslim funeral. Naira rebounds to 4-month high, trades 1,518 Naira to $1. Ogun workers begin strike over 82 billion pension arrears. 2027, Adeleke attacks Arigbeshola over plans to oust governor. We'll take a story and do a short break.
So let me take Awujale because I thought Ramatu insulted, but after his burial yesterday at 6, of course, immediately, also don't start for the next Awujale.
Sharp.
So they said the attention has shifted to the Fusengbuwa ruling family, who is the next in line to produce the next Awujale. But then all the ruling families are also looking. They said the GDR, which is the eldest ruling family, followed by the Fusengbuwa, the Bubiade, and the Tuwashe, are all in the hustle. They said each royal family have the right to present candidates to contest for the Awujale's throne, and they're already showing themselves before the government, so that before government will declare the bid open, before they will pick on someone. I'm wondering how government picks traditional rulers. Where did we
They
get
should
it
take their
wrong?
hands off.
Where did you get it wrong?
Not supposed to be part of it.
The secretary of the Tuwashe ruling family and the undersecretary of the Fusengbuwa ruling family, Prince Kazim Ahmed, confirmed that some of the members were already warming up to start from where the late monarch left off. You know that the late Awujale got on the throne at the age of 26. And he was on the throne for 65 years. So he was one of the longest. I think the Queen of England has that record.
Being the longest, yes.
But he was an impactful Awujale. And I'm wondering who the next Awujale will
going to be.
Let me gossip to you. You know that our K1 or the ultimate is also from the royal.
He may be in line.
That he was in line. Say she want to retire because how does the Awujale now go to perform?
Hey, we retire now. He has to retire
now.
That's the one I didn't know.
He will retire. He has to retire.
They're already hustling for it.
Wow. Interesting. We'll take a breather here. When we come back, we continue the newspaper reviews. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Some say learning is fun, but as a mom, I see how demanding it can be for my child. That's why I ensure he starts every day with a cup of...
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it, you'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's live camera fashion, where we strut, slay, and sachet, and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark.
It's downright time to speak with the Gen Z perspective.
Welcome back. We're still reviewing the Punch. Who's ready with the story?
Abia State chapter of the Obedience Movement said it has concluded plans to stage a 1 million man march to mark the 64th birthday of the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi. In a statement by one of the coordinators, Dr. Chibuzo Ubiesili, who is the head media and publicity subcommittee, he said that this march is going to hold in 4 different parts of the state simultaneously. That will be Umuahia, the state capital, Aba, the commercial nerve center, Ohafia, as well as Uzuakoli in Bende. He said that this unsolicited birthday march is meant to encourage Obi that the masses, whose cause he has consistently championed, fully identify with all that he represents and stands for. He also said that fans and well-wishers of Obi, who cut across different ethnic and religious backgrounds, decided to celebrate a selfless man who has relentlessly spoken up for the masses. So I just hope that they have things in place, police, security, so this doesn't get out of hand. We know how these things can turn out, and I wish them all the best. Celebrate who you want to celebrate.
Okay, so I have one here. The Nigerian Naira extended its regains on Monday, strengthening to 4-month high against the US dollar to close at 1,518 Naira to a dollar on the official market, the Nigerian foreign exchange market. So data from the Central Bank of Nigeria revealed that the Naira gained 0.74% to close at 1,518 Naira to a dollar on Monday. This marks the Naira's strongest performance since March 14, 2025, and is the first time it traded below 1,520 Naira to a dollar since that period, which is signaling a wave of positive momentum for the nation's currency. So they said March 14, the Naira closed trading at 1,517.93 kobo to a dollar, a major strengthening from 1,547 Naira 81 kobo to a dollar on the previous day. Then he said it declined by 0.11% in the previous week to close at 1,530 Naira 26 kobo to a dollar on Friday. So analysts at Anchoria Limited in the market updates projected that the naira will trade within a stable range of 1,515 naira to 1,535 naira to $1 this week, and they pegged their projection on the improved FX liquidity and renewed CBN intervention. So there's a lot of detail here, but it's been stable for a bit now. I heard some analysts saying that this is the right time to invest in federal government bonds and treasury bills, you know, because the naira is a bit more stable. So let's see how that goes.
Okay, so I have a story on, they said the Ogun workers begin strike over 82 billion pension deductions. They said the organized labor in Ogun State, comprising the Nigerian Labour Congress, Trade Union Congress and Joint Negotiation Council, on Monday directed the entire workforce in the state to proceed on indefinite strike. They said the workers voted for indefinite suspension of their services over the dysfunctional Ogun State Pension Reform Law 2008 and amended 2013. Initially, they said all the employers and the employees, they had set aside monthly savings of 7.5% over several years, and now it's now time for them to be paying, but the government has refused to pay. And they said that they are now saying that the workers unanimously demanded for outright cancellation of the shortchanging scheme. They don't want it anymore, and that they want this payment to continue, for them to pay for the money that they are owing. That's the government. But that they lamented that despite several letters and messages sent to the government over the nagging problem, the government they have been silent. They have not said anything. So that's why they are going on strike and all. This pension thing is everywhere. I don't know why they'll keep their money when it's time for them to get it. It becomes a problem.
Yeah. So our Daily Sun now, all eyes on Daura as Buhari goes home. Obi's birthday, Abia obedience to stage 1 million man march. Tougher immigration policies threaten CBN's $1 billion monthly diaspora inflow target. Local government shuts major markets in honor of Awujale. Senator Carlo Mons. Ulubadan designates Ladoja warns Ibadan rulers against land grabbing and criminality. 5 killed, several injured in Kano building collapse. Buhari Webolo suspends commissioning of Edo line buses. Wike urges governments to prioritize development over Obaseki's probe. What stories do we have in the Sun?
Okay, so already this Obaship, everybody is just hustling. Well, this is not hustle shop. The Olubadan designates. As you know that the Olubadan died before the Awujale. And so Oba Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja, who is the next eldest, no, their own in Ibadan is about age, oldest in council. So he was speaking through the Ekerin Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Midu Salawuddin Ajibade, speaking to during a meeting with the royal fathers at the Olubadan Palace in Okearemo, and he was telling them to shun these activities of land grabbing and dispute and any conduct for now. Well, before there's an appointed Olubadan, that they should shun those activities that will disrepute the stool of the Olubadan for now. And I think that's the best thing, because when there's a vacancy, you see this hustling,
everybody's fighting different factions.
He said that they must understand that wherever you are, you represent the Olubadan of Ibadan land and the advisory council and the Ibadan land at large. You know that each of them, the former governor, had elevated those council members to Olubadan in their own rights. So everybody now Olubadan, but
we should have.
They should not comport themselves in any disgraceful manner, and it's extremely important that is.
It is. Which other stories?
Yes, so I have the one inside. The lawmaker representing Kogi Central, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Udohan, has dismissed the appeal filed by Senate President Godswill Akpabio, seeking to overturn a federal high court ruling that ordered her reinstatement to the Senate. I think in life we should know when to
calm down.
Is enough to fight another day. Akpabio, through his legal team, approached the Court of Appeal in Abuja to challenge the July 4th judgment delivered by Justice Binta Nyako, which nullified Akpoti-Udohan's 6-month suspension from the Red Chamber and declared it excessive and without legal basis. But Akpabio is urging the appellate courts to set aside the judgment, arguing in an 11-ground appeal that the trial court erred in assuming jurisdiction over what he described as the internal affairs of the National Assembly matters, which he contends are beyond judicial interference under the Section 251 of the 1999 Constitution. The Senate President also faulted the court for dismissing his preliminary objection and issuing orders affecting parliamentary procedures. So he also said that Natasha had also not exhausted all the avenues that were open to her. Which one of them was like the internal redress mechanism, which is the Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions. And we know how that went and how you want to be the judge and jury and the everything at the same time. You're telling her that she didn't exhaust a certain internal mechanism, but you wanted to sit as a judge and jury over her.
And execution as well.
The execution, I don't think that works.
Yeah, any other story in this one? Let's move on now to Vanguard. Buhari Tinubu sets up 9-man committee, burial holds today. Dangote plans seaports to enhance export of fertilizers and others. Why I support ADC's coalition but remain in PDP, Lamido. More tribute as Awujale is buried in Ijebu-Ode. Visa overstay, US threatens Nigerians with deportation and permanent travel ban. Waiting we get.
Dangote, father of everybody, uncle of us all.
What?
He's expanding his business and the conglomerate will soon own an Atlantic seaport in Olokola.
I'm telling you.
So you now understand why he's father of us all.
State. He lies 100 kilometers by road from the from the billionaire's fertilizer plant and petrochemical refinery in Lagos, 100 kilometers away. And he's positioning this to, to ensure ease of logistics and export operations in rival other facilities across Africa, from his fertilizer port straight to seaport. How comes now we open office there? Everybody will
Dangote, see they fight on you. Who are
forgetting the gist of this matter. So Dangote had initially intended to open his petrochemical and fertilizer farm in this Olokola, and he had government issues with the state government. They have gone ahead. They said they started. You know the drama, you find it on Google. Everybody Google. But now, because now the present administration is very supportive of investment
business
and local businesses, he's now going to acquire the same spots
that they did not want to give him before.
I love my country, Nigeria. You go to bed, you wake up,
never say never. Don't make enemies.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Never can tell. We do have another story in the background.
I have the story of course, Buhari and his. They said Tinubu sets up a 9-man committee as burial holds today. So they said Tinubu has approved the establishment of an interministerial committee to manage the planning and organization of a state burial for the former president who died on Sunday. They said the committee came on a day the federal government declared today public holiday in honor of the late former. That means they are there right now. So they are saying that there is heightened security presence in Daura and other parts of Katsina. The former head of state, that's the present governor, that's Diko Rada, said that he has put everything in place and just waiting for all the people who the president had appointed to come. They said the hospital where the former president died, they said the former head of state, as Abdulsalami Abubakar, he was treated in that same hospital. That's what Vanguard said. And now that most of the people that were the members that were listed in the committee are Minister Yesom Wike, Minister of Finance, Budget and Economic Planning, Defense, Information and National Orientation and Works. So they are all there planning and making sure that everything goes as
planned. Of all this, let's find jokes. Is the hospital our HMO?
I was going to say something like that. Many people say, how do you go and die in another country? Why did you die here?
Now that I don't think two of our former heads of states are using this.
I don't think people want to hear what I have to say. So let me just quickly read the last story. So United States of America has warned Nigerians, Niger, about overstaying the authorized period granted in their visa, saying that such violation will result in deportation and probably permanent ban. Permanent ban. So if they give you an authorized period to stay, please stay and leave. Even if you need to go to a neighboring country and come back, but you need to leave. If not, there will be a permanent ban. And we know what happened. Was it last week where they said that now Nigerians are just going to be issue them a 3-month single entry visa moving forward. Although this doesn't affect people that previously have like a 5-year visa before this new policy. So please, everybody, stay woke
Stay woke,
do the right things.
Go and come back. If they ban you,
yeah, but now we also have other countries that you can visit.
Yes,
you mustn't go to America.
That's beautiful.
A lot is happening within the African continent. Yeah. Why don't you go explore?
Asia as well.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
It's like
Thank
you
you
have
so
5
much.
years.
She has 5 years.
You know now the thing they paint there.
Thank you so much, ladies, for your contributions. Next, we have a special segment from Roland Properties. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Trust Nivea Perfect and Radiant Body Lotion to reveal your skin's natural radiance. The same unique formula, enriched with berry extracts, even tone
It's downright time to speak. With the Gen Z perspective.
Hey, chick on me this and they were like, this is Sharma,
Saying it not the way they want it.
Rightly, I don't think I would budget more than 25K for a first date.
The Generation Z are ranting.
Hours, 2 minutes after the
minus here, please.
Don't show me. I don't want to see.
That's why the people Gen Z, express yourself.
How long will it take for you to kiss then? Even if it's not sexual intercourse.
The conversation just got Gen Z'd.
Do it, love. Do it to it. Do it. Do it.
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
What makes TVC the right choice for my business?
Excellent question, sir. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day on TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show. Your view empowers women globally.
It's your view, let it count.
Entertainment Splash delivers the hottest celebrity trends. On TVC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world.
I will continue to speak the truth.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News at 10 p.m. delivers the most important stories of the day. Max FM, your hit music radio station, captivates listeners daily across Lagos and Abuja, making every commute more enjoyable. Adaba 88.9 FM is not left out, as it is the voice of Southwest. And on TVC Digital, we reach to million viewers daily. All together, pulls in over 17 million viewers daily. Contact us on 0707-272-8338 or marketing at tvccommunications.tv. Partner with TVC Communications today. Let's grow together.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this.
Thanks for staying with us. So joining us on the show is the business sales executive, Iyaju Dollar again, Alaja Brown. Iyaju Dollar, but I like to call him Dollar because I like the sound of money. He will be speaking on the Cornerstone Estate by Roland Properties located in Adeson, Mowe, Ogun State, Nigeria. Yes. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for having me.
You are here again. Did you bring any dollar currency for me?
Don't worry.
You know I'm your favorite now.
We're always discussing these things behind the scenes now.
All right, so tell us about the Cornerstone Estate and what makes it different from the other lands you're offering.
Okay, so before I jump into that, I would like to say a big thank you. I know that there's been a lot of people who have subscribed to our Cornwall Bay, which is just sold out. Okay. And people who don't know Roland Properties, we are all about building homes and unlocking dreams. So we've been in the game for a very long time, and we've been selling titled land, smart homes. A lot of real estate has gone out because of us, and we've satisfied over 4,000 clients, and we're still in the game. We are ready to do more with affordable real estate. So like I said before, I'd like to say again, thank you for our subscribers to Oak Farm Scheme 1, Cornwall Bay, Kobakbe, sold out now. And right now, what I'm doing here is to bring to you Cornerstone Estate at Adeson, Mowe. And the difference between this one and all the other ones that we've brought to you is that this one is unique in the sense that it's a gated community, and it's also a place whereby you can buy and build instantly. There are so many people who are always thinking that, oh, I want the land, but they're always telling me that I have to wait a while till the area develops first before I start building. But now we're bringing that, we're bringing another kind of land whereby you don't have to wait. All you have to do is buy today. You can start building tomorrow. Yes, that's what Cornerstone offers.
Okay, so for someone who doesn't know, because you said the land mostly there in Mowe.
Yes.
So for someone who doesn't know Mowe, why should they consider buying land there?
Okay, because Mowe is a fast developing area now, and it's a place whereby there are so many people, colleagues right now, who work at the office in Bagada and they come all the way from Mowe. So you can tell that a lot of people are moving to Mowe. It's not bush like so many people have been looking at it before, and it's a very fast developing region. There's so many infrastructure, so many schools, and it's not far from the Redemption camp as well. It's not far from so many prominent places that will still come to light, because right now everybody's worried about, okay, I want to stay in Lekki, I want to stay in this, but those places are places that people are moving to because right now it's affordable. And right now that is affordable, this is the best time to actually
thank you. That is not a lot. It's 40 minutes from the international so there are a lot of estates in that axis, and lots of real estate companies are in the bid for. So why choose Cornerstone specifically?
The thing is, we offer, like I said before, we offer a buy and build system now. So you are not really, you don't have to wait. You are the security already.
Allocation is immediate.
Allocation is immediate. Like I said, if you buy today, you can start building tomorrow. So allocation is immediate. We even offer inspection, so we can take you down there. You see the place even before you buy the place. And it's selling very affordable right now. In that area, we are the ones that are selling at the most affordable price. Because right now you can get, we have flexible payment plans, but with an initial deposit of 1 million naira, you can key into that estate for one plot. 10 million naira is for one plot, but initial deposit is 1 million naira, and you can spread your payments as well. You can
over how many months?
You can spread it for 6 months, you can spread it for 12 months. Yes, that's what we are trying to make it as easy as possible, because we believe that to own land shouldn't be difficult, right? And that's why we are trying to help people achieve their dreams. A lot of people are falling into a lot of dubious things in the real estate sector, and we are trying to change that narrative now with our services. So when they call our lines, there are so many people online ready to assist, ready to educate you. We like to, because there's so many people that don't really know much about real estate. So our people are actually there to educate you about it before you put your money down.
Okay. So for any of our beautiful viewers today that is watching you, and that believes that you guys have sold all the land in Lagos. Are you sure it's not grass you're not selling?
Or heaven
that you want to sell to them? And then maybe someone is sitting on the fence. Should I not? Should I? So what do you have to say to the person?
The thing is that there are so many people that are always thinking, they are always sitting on the fence, while smart players are putting their money down and making sure that they are building their wealth. I have so many personal clients who actually have multiple lands with us, and their portfolio is so large that because they see tomorrow right now, unlike people that would rather wait and sit on the fence, and when they now say the price has gone up again, they will now say, I wish I should have bought that time, man, and I had the money then, but I didn't buy it. You know, so we are trying to, now that you have the money, or there's so many people that don't even know where to put that money. So we are telling you that you can trust us, Roland Properties Services Limited. You can put your money down on real estate and we'll manage it for you, and we'll even give you opportunity. We always send new offers all the time. So right now this is just one, because if you want to start building, like I said, your is a gated community, it's very secure. Nobody's going to come and hassle you and say, okay, pay me or something. Yes, or money. All those people, you don't have all those hassles. Because why? We are a reputable company. We've been in the game for a long time, like I said, and we make sure that all those risks, we take them out.
Yeah. So before I let you go, what does that payment for the land contain? What does it entail? Is it all inclusive, or after paying for the land, we now have to pay development fee, pay this surveyor fee, pay this other fee, pay hidden fee? Tell us.
Okay. So we are always transparent. So right now, like I said, initial deposit of 1 million naira. You can get one plot for 10 million naira, because it's a C of O property. There are so many people that, they're buying land that don't have proper titles, but this is a C of O property, and anybody that understands C of O, certificate of occupancy, they understand that if you are buying that, nobody can come and do anyhow for your land. Nobody can come and disturb you. So definitely, if you are coming and you are thinking of putting money down for that, we are actually going to make sure that regarding your question, you are going to still pay a infrastructure fee, but it's just after the land payment. So you're paying the land payment first, which is the 10 million naira. So when you're completed that, the infrastructure fee, that's all you're going to pay. And that is just like basically for us to manage the estate for you, because we are still going to be managing the estate, making sure that everything is running fine within the estate. And there's so many plans within the confines of the estate. Exactly, because there's going to be schools within the estate. So you don't even have to run around and say, somebody that maybe is thinking of waking up 4 a.m. and because I want to take my kids to school by 7. There's plans for schools within the estate. There's plans for churches within the estate. There's a plan for gyms within the estate, supermarkets within the estate. So you don't even have to do all of that. Everything you want to do is within the confines of that estate.
Thank you so much, $100.
Yes, ma'am.
Dollar. But I like the dollar, Elijah Brown, for coming to share with us Cornerstone Estates that Roland Properties is launching now. And wish you all the best and your sales going forward. Thank you, ladies. That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, we'll move on to our topic for today. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Cadbury hot chocolate. Crafted from cocoa, milk, and sugar. Creamy choco.
News isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient,
It's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless.
I'm
Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
The TVC News at 7 and the TVC News at 10 are not like any other news broadcast.
It's the big news hour, the hour for the big breaking stories.
We've got some of the best reporters on the field,
taking you through as it happens.
It's fast-paced, hot-hitting,
with investigations that matter.
bringing in news that affects your life.
With sport, entertainment and business, so you don't miss a thing.
Experience resourceful coverage was there.
Epic.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty. My name is Nachika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen.
And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top your view pigeon.
I'm going to bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before.
Thanks for staying with us. So joining us from Samsung West Africa is the head product management Samsung Electronics West Africa, Stephen Okwara, and head marketing and communication Samsung Electronics West Africa, Ogi Maduago. And we're going to be talking about Samsung.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be back here.
You people, you people, I hear the new Samsung that is coming out now is so light, so flexible, so sleek. And people are just prioritizing all the fanciness. Because I traveled recently and a friend of mine uses the 25. What's this your phone called? X25. And we did some podcasts with the phone. The camera quality was great. And I was telling myself, I need to find money and buy this phone because I'm a content creator. I like to do talks here and there. So this one that you are bringing out something so sleek. Please tell us about the durability.
Okay, thank you very much. The products we just launched last week, the new Z Flip, Z Fold 7, and for the first time the Z Flip FE, just like you rightly mentioned, is a combination of elegance, power, and productivity. Right? All in one. All in one. I'm going to explain. Before I then address your question, in terms of durability. Last year, I don't know if you could remember, we introduced the first full-fledged artificial intelligence smartphone on the Samsung Galaxy S24. With a whole lot of AI functionalities, like the circuit to search that is currently being used by over 6 million people, real-time language translation, chat assist, and a whole lot of other AI features that we carefully designed to enhance productivity. And then later on, we replicated the same technology on the Fold series. And just earlier this year, we came up with something, we leveraged on the success of that of the technology, the AI technology, and we came up with the AI agent. Now, with this AI agent, your device can actually preempt your action and then make suggestions for you.
Ooh.
Unlike the previous one that depends on just voice prompts for it to execute those complex tasks, now it has gotten better. It can actually preempt your actions and then advise you accordingly. Now, imagine all these AI functionalities in its advanced form in terms of precision, in terms of power, in terms of speed of processing, encased in a product that is this
slick
thin. This is a 4.2 mm thin product when it is folded, and extremely light. Now, in terms of durability, to address your question, this device is actually 15 times more durable than the previous model. Now, we focused on 3 core elements: the glass, the hinges, the frame itself, and of course, the coating, the glass coating. This has actually been enhanced by up to 14 times higher than the previous model. So in terms of durability, even though it is lighter, it is sleeker, it is slimmer, it's actually more durable. And of course, you'd agree with me that we are in an area where things we actually work in a very fast-paced environment, and people actually want to move things around without necessarily feeling the burden. This is exactly what we actually considered in producing this device. You can see how sleek, how thin it is.
I'm seeing it, so I have to open my color.
So that is it, basically.
Nice. So, let me come to you. So, mobile innovation is happening in software and AI now, like Stephen rightly said, right? So, why is Samsung investing heavily in hardware? Why is that happening?
So, that's a good question. Thing is, people are not just, they don't just want AI that is intelligent or just smart for the sake of being smart. They want AI that actually can embed themselves into their everyday lives in real time, right? And how do you do this? Is by gathering contextual information, location, user intent, movement, and all of those good stuff. Only smartphones can gather and process all of this information securely on device. So basically, smartphones are the central platforms that enable the AI experience. So if we do not prioritize, if AI does not continue to go through all that innovation and evolution, AI will not be able to deliver the kind of experience that is real time, right? That can fit into your life as seamlessly as it should. Neither will it be able to deliver the kind of benefits that would then be, that would be beneficial to consumers. So that's why we continue to prioritize it, and we will continue to prioritize
Absolutely.
it. Wow. So when Stephen was talking, all I was thinking about is, what is AI? Privacy. Some of us are just concerned about our privacy. So what is Samsung putting in these devices to ensure that, we can guarantee privacy protection?
All right, thank you. I'll answer that.
So the AI is copying our ancestors.
Well, of course.
Barrister.
If you look at if you look at the present generation, there's no way you talk about AI without addressing the issue of security. And that is something Samsung take really, really, really serious. Although before now, we've always been known as a company that is so security conscious when it comes to mobile devices. We have our existing security product, which is called the Knox. Now, each year, we keep evolving, we keep improving this technology. Now, on the AI devices, we have what is called the Knox Matrix, all right? And then the engine, they call it personal data engine, that allows you to process every information on the device without necessarily syncing into the cloud. And then even if there's a need for you to actually sync this product, rather there's your content or your data, they are actually end-to-end encrypted, so it doesn't expose you. So we are actually very, very careful and particular about that. So as you're using your device, enjoying all its AI functionalities and all, you can be rest assured that your data is safe and secure.
Okay, so I've been using Samsung for a very long time, and this S25, when I got it, when I went to China, it helped me to translate. Instantly, I'll just allow them talking to it and to translate. And it was so interesting. And then the picture quality, Samsung. I give it to you.
I even mention again, when you keep
send a check to me.
Yes, manager. I'm a pastor. Honestly,
you keep talking about camera. What we've done this time around, before now, people have this mindset that the foldable series are for those who are into heavy tech and productivity and all of that. But we actually changed the game this time around. You see the beauty of the power of the S series camera. We actually integrated SIM on the foldable series. Absolutely. So this device actually comes with 200 megapixel triple camera. Same technology that you have on the S25 Ultra series. And then you can literally do.
So I should stick to my style. I was thinking of potting to the
pot.
Yes.
So you have all in one. So you can imagine you have a full-fledged smartphone in its bar form, and then when it is unfolded, you have your tablet. 8-inch screen size to actually do anything that you actually want to do. And then when you want to use it for multimedia content creation, just like you've got your camera too.
So I'm hearing Z Flip FE that you launched. So what is it about? So what's that one too? Because that's also launching on
Yes. You picked it. You know, like what Stephen had said. So before now, on the what we used to have was just the folds and then the flip. Yeah. For the first time ever, on the foldables, we now have our fan edition. Yeah. So the reason we brought this out is just to basically give people differentiated options. You want to get on the foldables format, but you're not really sure which one should I go for. We used to have just 2, now we have 3. So based on your usage preferences, based on how you want to come in, you can then say you want to either do the Fold 7, the Flip 7, or the Flip 7 FE. Same technology, but just different options to get more people to get into the fold and come and experience the beauty of the foldables.
Okay, so there was a question I wanted to ask, sorry. The AI security in the foldables, and then what's the difference between the one in the foldable ones and then the S25 Ultra?
Okay, so definitely we actually built, we leveraged the success of that, of the one you have on this S25 series. We just migrated, we just moved it up to the foldables, the new foldables. So they're actually the same thing, all right? So the Knox matrix, the Knox vaults, the personal data engine, all of these, we just lifted the same technology, the same quality, up to the foldable series.
So how much are these devices? Is there any extra juice now?
Yes, so I would like to say, first of all, pre-order is currently ongoing.
And pre-order.
Very limited time. I think it's ending in 2 days or there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because the demand actually is mind-blowing. Absolutely.
With good reason,
actually. So currently, the product for the Flip series, the range is between 1.2 to 1.7.
Yes.
So depending whether you're going for the FE or the regular Flip.
What's the highest?
So the highest is actually 1.7.
That's
the Flip.
Oh, it's higher than this one.
Yeah, then the foldable. The foldable ranges between 2.3 to as high as 3.2 million naira.
Wow. Okay.
So it all depends on which
even
one.
this latest Fold 7.
Yeah.
That's what yes.
But the good thing is, last year, if you compare the price of the previous model, you see that the previous model is actually higher in terms of is more expensive.
Yeah.
And that was because as at that time FX was not really friendly.
Okay. So now it's falling.
If you agree with me, FX has been pretty much stable in the past couple of months.
It has.
So we actually factor that into the pricing of this product. So even though it is more powerful, it is less expensive.
So is there any extra juice for anybody that wants to buy now, and where can they get the device?
Absolutely. So like I said, pre-order is currently ongoing, and when you order this device for the first time in the history of Samsung in Nigeria, we are given free gift worth 1.2 million.
If you pre-order now,
let me explain. Let me explain this. There's this thing we call Samsung Music Frame.
Okay.
If you've never seen it, I just urge you to take a look at it, check research. Now, the music frame is a combination of art and music. Big box that fits any space, and the sound is so immersive. It's just like your soundbar. All right, we are giving that absolutely free. The value of that is about 620,000 naira.
Okay.
And then we are giving free case that comes with this, a premium case that comes with it, absolutely on this device itself. And then we are giving free travel adapter, 45 watts. And the one that is really, really interesting, like what you mentioned that happened to you, talking about your screen. We're actually providing screen insurance. We call it Samsung Care Plus. So you can imagine, Samsung takes off over 96% the cost of the screen repair itself. So when life happens, imagine spending almost 3.something million on a product, and then life happens.
And then it falls. It falls off your hand.
Before somebody will come and pay a condolence visit.
That reminds me of my very first.
What's your name on it?
Saying something
on your case or something.
That reminds me of my very first experience when I got the Fold. I think it was Fold 3 at the time that I got. And then I was eating a bottle of peanuts in the car, and the phone fell and hit the peanuts, and I saw that line. That phone was just 2 days old. I cried.
So
I meditated. I took a deep breath. I said, "Bisi, calm down. It's just a material thing. You will not die." But let me come. I'm telling you.
What we've done this time around with the Care Plus, if anything happens to the screen normally will be going for like 750,000. But with the Care Plus, you're paying as little as 45,000 naira to get your screen fixed.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And then Samsung is taking off the balance of you. Actually paying the rest. So you can
would not know you should do it before.
Okay, so but for how long?
No. We've actually been doing this. It's just that we want people to know that Samsung
you offer
screens are not that expensive like people actually assume.
If you want to customize one.
Let me come to Oge. So there's a product that we know that you can do trade-ins, and I've been waiting forever for Samsung to be able to do trade-in. So I want to upgrade from this to the new one. I can bring into your office. You take it, check it, it's okay. Then you give me and I pay off the balance. Are you guys planning to offer that service?
Absolutely, it will happen. So like Stephen said, once this period phase is over, just stay tuned, stay locked, we will get into that phase. But there was something I wanted to speak about when you were talking about the screens. So that I'm just thinking about the impact that would have happened, because the screens are actually very durable, right? So, I mean, it's not as though if it just drops here, then it breaks. So that's not what happens, because our screens are durable. They have been reinforced over and over.
Absolutely.
And also, just to add, before we forget, we have payment plans available if you want to do this device. So
in Lagos?
Yes, pan Nigeria.
Pan Nigeria,
so there are device options, so the device financing option. So you can come in and then, you pay small in local parlance. And then you're able to finish up. When you're done, you have your device and you're good to go.
Across all your centers. So I can walk into either Lekki or mainland and I'll get the same service. Okay, across all your
local authorized laws in Nigeria. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. You people did not say it since.
We're saying it now.
Let's just be honest. I had my Samsung Fold 2 for a long time before the line. It had been falling with the kids. Before the line finally.
And you didn't have fine.
The way it packed up was too heartbreaking. You just lost everything.
And you didn't have Samsung Care Plus?
No, I probably didn't take advantage of it.
The 14 is almost 4 generations.
Of course, yeah. So now I've given up since then.
Okay.
We have to go.
Then lastly, let me just quickly chip in this. We are currently having master classes in Lagos. One at Odele Deco.
What are we learning?
ICM. So we are letting customers know about these new products, how you can actually utilize them, and of course, make them more work for you, basically.
So how do
and it equally comes with additional benefits as well. So just walk in, all right, and then you learn more about this product.
We have one today, ICM.
I don't overuse on our time.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, so we were just enjoying it. You people have to pay extra for this. We gave you extra 20 minutes. We will not do that next time. Thank you so much for joining us. I wish you all the best in your sales of your new product. That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, we'll move on to the topic for today. Finally, stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Dreams don't have to be out of reach. Whether you aspire to be a scientist, pushing boundaries, or an artist, bringing joy to the world, a software engineer, designing the future, or a fashion designer, Nelfund has got you sorted. With interest-free loans, Nelfund is breaking down financial barriers to higher education. So, pursue your dreams without worry. Nelfund empowers you to focus on what truly matters. To apply,
another man show said, "Now my husband be this." After that day, the man
again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey friend the husband, you not see sign say the guy small thing, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person wey go give am to you, fact as e be. Men no dey ever get fault. If baby no dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
We no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some period.
you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it, you'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's live camera fashion, where we strut, slay, and sashay and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark.
It's downright time to speak with the Gen Z perspective.
Hey, chick for me this and they were like, this is Sharma, this is Sharma.
Saying it not the way they want it.
Outrightly, I don't think I would budget more than 25K for a first date.
The Generation Z are ranting.
I'm
3 hours, 2 minutes after the
minus here, please.
Don't show me. I don't want to see.
That's why they'll keep Gen Z, express yourself.
How long will it take for you to kiss then, even if it's not sexual intercourse?
The conversation just got Gen Z'd.
Do it now. Do it to me. Do it. Do it.
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
Nigeria's distribution landscape is transforming due to online sales. The traditional model of manufacturer to distributor to retailer is fading as direct-to-consumer sales rise. Buyers can now get good prices in small quantities, and manufacturers offer lower prices by cutting out intermediaries. This shift has increased competition and price sensitivity. Online vendors, including dropshippers, can sell products at lower prices than physical store owners. Joining us to give meaning to this market ecosystem is an e-commerce merchant, Ilulade Ololade Tosin. Welcome to the show, sir.
Good morning, Rachel.
Yes, we greet you right back. So it's been like an ongoing war in especially the social media space, because I saw a lady come out in a viral video to lament that many manufacturers are now taking up shops online to sell products at cheaper prices directly to the consumers, thereby cutting out the middlemen, the people who buy in wholesale and then retail to people, and it's becoming a problem. So now you don't have to go through your normal store seller to buy a product. You can go straight to the manufacturer and get it at even a cheaper price, and it's sort of imbalancing the market scale. So what do you have to say about this new dynamic?
Right. Once again, I greet you all, and before I proceed into giving a response to what you have just asked, I want to appreciate all the good work you've been doing.
Thank you, sir.
We watch you all the time, and you know, sometimes I say to myself, this is something that men should be doing, but you know, you guys have been wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
And we are proud to have you in Nigeria.
Oh,
and as
thank
in
you.
Nigeria. So kudos to you. And concerning what you have just asked, I want to say that, you know, when we have business, definitely there's going to be marketing towards that business for people to know about it, for consumer, you know, to patronize probably a product or a service. So definitely marketing is a part of the process. Or let me say marketing is a process of business promotion into selling of product and services.
Okay.
But definitely true of that, there's going to be a research, you know, into how to advertise such product. And that is why, you know, if you go back to like probably like in the 80s, you know, during like in the 70s and early 80s, we used to see people get horse around. Probably they get it from the manufacturer or from the company that produced certain products. You know, that was what we were used to in the 70s, in the 80s. And as time goes on, we start seeing trade fairs. Companies bring their products to the, probably like the Festac or the what's it called, trade fairs. But you know, there's something that we call trend in marketing, and this is what has brought the online into the system. And I want to put this to you because many are forgetting the process of this marketing. What we used to know then, you know, I grew up in the rural area then, and I want to believe you know what we call in Yoruba, we call it power. I don't know if you've heard about that, probably in the 80s.
Yes, yes.
There's something we call power. You know, there was no internet. So people come around, get probably the used things that probably you have used before, or they get a new product from companies or manufacturers in order for, you know, for new people to know about that product. They get probably what you've been using before. You know, then we used to have maybe used loads, and they tell you, oh, they have this product. And pots, then I don't know if you remember. That was how they got into Nigeria then, and you know, they were like, oh yeah, let's bring whatever you've been using before and give you this new pot. So now, you can advertise or promote your business. You need people because it's more expensive now. That's why companies, they look into, oh, how do they go about it? They bring in online vendors, resellers, and you know, series of other people into the system, one way or the other. But you know, what you call war these days is not even war. It's just that the trend now is changing. The trend is changing, and that is what is bringing the conflict between those that are, you know, somehow going to be outdated in due time. And now company now knows that, oh yeah, definitely when they advertise well their product, they're going to sell it more.
Okay, let's get in a few more questions.
Are you saying the one that by January we're going to be having tax reform and we're going to be paying more tax? And in the process, if they're not making more money, how they continue to do business?
Let's get in more questions,
so
sir.
Are you saying that, you know, this online marketers should just position for a new change? Because what I understand Parrot to be is completely extinct right now. It's no longer a form of
Explain
business.
that, Paro. Let me get it.
Paro is, in those days, you have hawkers. They'll bring new items into the market. They'll come hawking it to you. So, like for instance, like, they can even come with phones. But those days, women were interested in pots, pans, and
plates,
things like that, plates and so. So they'll bring it. Paro, you bring out your expensive old clothes.
Okay.
Maybe you things that you got, like your damask. The more expensive, the more trendy the old clothes is, the better product you get.
I remember. So what's your question to him? Are you there, sir?
Because that form of marketing and trading had gotten extinct, and he's saying this is just, times are changing. Are you saying that the people should have hope there will be a new form they should position to enter into?
Paro now?
No, not Paro.
No.
These online marketers who are losing the middle ground that they've been using, these drop shippers. Should they just wait for a new innovative style of marketing that is coming?
Okay, let him answer the question, sir.
Is there hope?
Yeah, definitely. If you understand me, what I'm saying is, during the time of the arrow and the hawking, there was a time people used to hawk. They go to get their product from the company, because at that time there was no internet. So if you remember, during the time of Moodway, many people get products from the company, they come into the box, into the Moodway to introduce, because they know there are more people in the Moodway to talk to. There was internet at that time, so nobody could go to the internet. So what they do then is they go into the Moodway, they go to the under bridge, on top of the pedestrian bridge, they do flyer, banners, and all of that. But these days, many people don't do that. So this is why, because the trend has changed.
Okay.
People don't go through, like, going to the whole way. You can't go into the BRT, of course, So trend has changed. So the new trend, and which is almost even updated now again. And that is why maybe all these online, I call them online hawkers. Because during those days when people walk around hawking, these days what they do is they go on internet to hawk. So the trend has changed.
Okay, we get that, sir. Let me get a few more questions.
Okay, yes. So I hear you and understand what you're saying, like that. The market, with what's going on now with this new trend, the market is obviously saturated, right? So what's your advice to online vendors? Like, because if you're doing something and putting in time, effort, creating content, sourcing things, and you're not making enough money because there's just too much competition and the market is saturated, what's your advice to online vendors? Should they back out or should they stay the course?
Well, like I said earlier, trend determines what happens. Consumer preferences and market structures determines what happens. No other person can say, oh yeah, this is what I must do. These days, like I said earlier, there are things you can't do anymore. So now the trend is changing. Producers, manufacturers, now they know the problems that the online auctions or the online vendors creating for them. Probably when we talk about cost implication, transparency, we talk about lack of dependency, and series of things. Because the advantages of those online hawkers or online vendors, let me put it that way, the disadvantages of what they are doing is more to the manufacturers. Because sometimes you can't control the control. You can't control the control. You could go probably behind and probably make their own and put the same label and start hawking, or 10 people to come and patronize them. Series of disadvantages are being seen, and that is why these days many companies now start to like, oh yeah, get off. Like in China we have something like Alibaba, where consumers will buy probably in bulk, but you buy the same product and the same quality from a manufacturer. But that was easy at that time. But now the economy is not even like smiley. That's why even a company like Facebook has brought up something like the Facebook marketplace, where either you're a manufacturer or you are a seller, you could put your product on Facebook marketplace to get contact with the real consumer. And as you don't need to waste or reduce any cost for anybody, but middleman or online vendor. And that's what they are seeing now happening. You know, we have series of companies like that, and there are several ways at which companies or manufacturers who reach to consumers directly.
Okay. I get you, sir.
And they are controlled over their market.
Yeah, a few more questions,
that's a new trend now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been mentioning about these trends. Can you elaborate more on these trends? And then I want to know, because from your bio, I can see that you have some e-commerce, you know, website, Bitcoin. You are into cryptocurrency and all. So can you tell us some of your biggest challenges that that has come from all of these things that you've just mentioned?
Well, you know, like I said earlier, I'm an e-commerce merchant. I'm equally like a marketer, and you know, presently I have my own like a product as well, where I bring in what's it called, producers or manufacturer to come in contact with real consumers.
Okay.
And they don't need any middleman anymore. So that's how to control the quality, the transparency, the interest of both buyer and seller. You know, like if you check that, I have what they call Niger Corner. Niger Corner is a company that brings in seamlessly, it will bring in both buyers and sellers together without any charges.
So, sir, you people are trying to knock out middlemen from the market, because this came as a result of, you know, not. Let's take for instance the Igbo Swahia. It's almost that's the Igbo connotation of the same thing, where you go to shops, you take their product, you go and meet people on the road, come and buy, and then you get your cut. This came as a result of people who were interested in the business not having the capital to start up the business.
Exactly.
I remember when I started my own hair business, I did a form of drop shipping as well. I didn't have the capital to start immediately. So I would get from the suppliers, and then I will market online, I'll sell, I put my cut, and then so you are trying to take business away from those people who do not have the capital to, you know, set up a proper business. Do you think this is good for our economy?
And the security too.
A few seconds before I let you go.
Well, the thing is, what should be put into consideration more is you are the end users.
Okay.
How much are they getting such product? And, you know, I'm not supposed to say this, but definitely we are all Nigerians. We see what Dangote is doing right now.
Yes.
And we see the price of petroleum products. The weight is going down. And that's the only way we economists understand how to help the current economy. If you are considering, like the marketers, you know, when before Dangote come into place, we have oil marketers and all of that. We are used to go through first scarcity and all of that. The same thing when you venture into patronizing the middlemen, the price is going to go up. Do you want to buy as high as they wish to sell, or you want to buy from the real manufacturer and at a better rate? So you prefer.
Yeah.
So it's not about me, it's about people in the consumer.
Yeah.
We need to put into consideration.
Yes, I agree with you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today to explain this concept. I think we'll have to bring you back again. You know, we have a few more questions, but because of time, we have to go. We've been speaking to Ololade Tosin, an e-commerce merchant. Thank you, ladies, for your contributions. We'll take a short break now. When we come back, we're going to the topic for today. Stay with us.
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
What makes TVC the right choice for my business?
Excellent question, sir. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day on TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show. Your view empowers women globally.
It's your view, let it count.
Entertainment Splash delivers the hottest celebrity trends. On TVC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world.
I will continue to speak the truth.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News at 10 p.m. delivers the most important stories of the day. Max FM, your hit music radio station, captivates listeners daily across Lagos and Abuja, making every commute more enjoyable. Adaba 88.9 FM is not left out, as it is the voice of Southwest. And on TVC Digital, we reach to million viewers daily. All together, pulls in over 17 million viewers daily. Contact us on 0707 272 8338 or marketing@tvccommunications.tv. Partner with TVC Communications today. Let's grow together.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
Now we have a topic to talk about. A father's emotional plea has gone viral on social media as he vents his frustration over the excessive demands made by secondary school management during graduation season. In a heartfelt video, he appeals to school authorities to consider the economic struggles many families face, saying, "How many times will someone graduate? This is just secondary school. They are making it seem like a university convocation. It's too much." He went ahead to list numerous charges imposed on parents, including graduation gowns, chairs, food, decorations, and photography, on top of regular school fees and PTA dues. "School owners, please have mercy," he begs. "We are barely surviving, and now we have to pay for souvenirs and party packs too." The man's emotional appeal has resonated with many Nigerian parents online who are tired of being exploited. He concluded by pleading with school owners to pity parents and tone down the graduation ceremony, saying, "Madam Principal, please help us. This is just secondary school, not PhD." What are your thoughts on this? I saw the video and there was no lie.
Yes,
there was no lie. The painful part for me was where he talked about a GSS3 student who finishes exam and then they're organizing graduation. He now asks graduates to where? Are you not still coming back to SS1, SS2, SS3? So what are your thoughts on this?
So I totally agree with this man. These schools are doing too much. I don't understand this competition that is going on within our educational system. Like, it's as if we're not prioritizing what the things we're supposed to prioritize. Every day, graduation. What are they graduating from? Where to where? Okay, I like to extend grace. So let me extend grace to the school owners, right? That a child finished GSS3 and then you're leaving junior secondary school to senior to be a bigger boy or bigger girl. No, I just want to extend small grace before I lash out at them. And then I now understand from junior, you now want to start doing big girl, big boy things in senior secondary. But why is it that just one, creche, nursery 1, nursery 2, you're graduating from one class to the, where are you graduating to? What is happening? Do you not tell parents to pay for gowns? They will not do party. They will not be showing off. There will be competition against the between the kids. What are they wearing? Who is doing prom? Who is that? In fact, oh my God.
Prom is different. It's not called prom.
No. I feel it's too much. It's too much. They should. The government should
regulate.
Regulate this. No. It's too much.
Yeah. You know, it's both ways for me. I remember when we were debating this thing at our school PT. His parents just thought I was just being, you know, that person that likes to create mischief. So that's how they debated how the children must do vacation. And I can't forget this, my parents, because his kids had outgrown the school now, all of them. And he was like, yes, they should go to Turkey. I said, hey, have they finished Ondo State? Have they gone to Olumorok? He looked at me abnormally. So parents thought that was what I was there for. And now we are all feeling the brunt. You know, when the classes are different, but when the economy can level, everybody now,
everybody.
You know, this whole school graduation thing was totally strange to me. We not do it. My jealousy, me. I remember my teacher, number 3, free, be teaching us TH, and we didn't even know when we left him. Before you know, they threw us in primary 1. We just found out the only graduation was my convocation. I didn't even attend it. Yeah, I walked into school later because I was tired. I didn't even pay attention to it. I only took my call to bar serious. I didn't do matriculation. I walked in to take pictures the next day. I don't even know how people prioritize these things. But
I don't even understand.
Now, schools will sit me down and tell me how important it is. Then the children. The children, you want to tell them how it's not important, but they've already been carried with the trends.
Of course.
They're thinking that parents are wicked or something. I keep talking about it, and I don't know why. But we've pushed our children to that point where if they don't do the trend, they feel less of themselves. We need to have a balanced school. So we successfully did something in our school. There are no birthday parties, no other events except the final graduation ceremony and our Ramadan lecture event, which everybody donates to. And they also compel their charity day. My son will say, Mommy, if you give me money, I won't take it. I want food back prices.
For charity day.
For charity day. So we have events that are clear.
Like that.
But it's important to have clear, common interests meet together. Because the clash will happen. He says, if BC don't even want to save money, prom is
well, on the same boat.
We just did prom.
On the same boat.
Yes,
so I agree with. I'm in support with that parent that just complained because me too. In fact, it's only in this Lagos. It's when I moved to Lagos I started seeing new things. I remember when my daughter was graduating from nursery 2 to primary 1. They said it's graduation, and we said okay, now no problem. That day, I just dressed my daughter. I bought her this ballerina dress. And then I went and bought all these ribbons, colorful ribbons, did binta for her. We got to the school. Her best friend, according to her, you know, the mother came with makeup artist. They did that. She was just, how old? Was it 5 years or so?
Wow.
Her eyebrow, they shaped it, eyelashes, then they did gel up. Whoa. Then come and see her with high heels.
That's too much.
Then they now said that they're going to do fashion parade and that the person that they're going to select winners. I just told my daughter, I said, look, you're not going to win this. Just be there so that you'll be in the picture of the graduation and all of that. We parents too, we are not helping. Because some things, when they say graduation, is we parents that overdo this thing. And then the school will now, up their game. And then, all the other students are going to say, you looked very good. I love your dress and everything. The next thing, the children start putting pressure on their parents because they want to look like every other person.
I think that parents are trying to live vicariously through their kids. Or is it that some of them bored, or is it that they don't have? They're not so busy. Like I don't get what's going on because there's no how you want to look at this thing. It's too much.
It's totally wrong. I agree with you. So I think we're losing what's most important to us. Growing up back in the day, all these graduation ceremonies were not important. Even it's recently that we started hearing of prize giving day. Normally, they would just, go first, second, third. Everybody takes their, results and then they go home and that's it to the next level, right? But we are seeing that things are beginning to change. And that's also because we are trying as much as possible to copy the West. It was not like that before.
Now, not be our culture.
Yes, it wasn't our
exactly.
culture. We're copying the West. Then some schools in Nasuk were doing British curriculum, we're doing American curriculum. In British and America, they do prom. I'm guilty of it. It's just that I understand that the school where my kids are, they are a bit more sensible, so they focus on the things that are important. So they have the welfare charity days where we all contribute to give things to the poor and all of that. They have that. Then they have prize giving, so that graduation is usually prize giving. So students will take awards, the best in maths, best in this, best in that. They have that. Then they have for secondary school prom, which my daughter just attended. That was last month, where she graduated from secondary. So I understand is moving from a whole secondary school to another level, which coincides with, okay, she's turning 16 and all, you know, that celebration thing. And I was insistent on the sort of makeup I wanted her to wear. Exactly. I was home that day, I paid attention. The makeup artist, it has to be nude. Let them not see that she has, we're not getting there yet. I've told her when you're 18, you can do all the makeup that you want and all that. But right now, we just ease you in a bit, because she said she may not look so bright in pictures because many of her friends will be doing makeup. I said, okay, I'll give you makeup, but it has to be very mild. So we are forgetting the most important things, which is, has the child graduated from school? What abilities, what skills, what knowledge is this child going with? When we now put money on all the people borrow money.
I'm telling you,
to buy dresses, to do now. Thank God I could be fashion designer. Now my tailor now knack the dress together, because I can't even imagine going to shops to go and look for one flamboyant dress that she will not wear after that day. So we, the parents, have a responsibility to insist, and that's why I was happy with this video. That this man is saying it is too much. These schools tone it down. If we say we're not doing the graduation, what will happen as parents?
What Amaka said is, you know, what is killing us. Some parents will not listen. They feel that, number one, they feel that they would live through their kids, you know, fulfill their lives through their kids. Maybe their own generation, our generation were millennials, were TV generation. Their own now, the children are even dealing with smartphones, so and AI and all of that. So we are now overcompensating. That you did not have it does not mean that your child must have it. I love my mentor, Ini Abimbola. She was speaking at one event and she described her childhood and said, you don't have to. Sometimes, truly, I'm looking at it now. I was searching my kids' room. I was making up my kids' room on Sunday, sweeping and clearing the things. I saw one particular walkie-talkie I bought at the time. I bought it with the money that I made that week. I went and bought it. And the two of them, one was 4, one was 9, one was 5, 4 years between. And they would be doing, hello, are you there, over and out? And I was telling my son how they used to use it to do police. And we were the thieves, me and the daddy. He didn't remember. Yeah. He was like, did we do that? So when I shoot you, what's your happen? I said, we will fall now, we refuse to die. And he didn't remember. So look at how we prioritize some things that the kids might not remember.
At the end of the day. So we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the conversation. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. I'm Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
The TVC News at 7 and the TVC News at 10 are not like any other news broadcast.
It's the big news hour, the hour for the big breaking stories.
We've got some of the best reporters on the field.
Taking you through as it happens.
It's fast-paced, hot-hitting.
With investigations that matter.
Bringing in news that affects your life.
With sport, entertainment and business news so you don't miss a thing.
Experience resourceful coverage with depth.
Everything.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows.
Welcome back. We're just here to wrap up the story. While we're looking for messages, Amaka, you had the final comment.
Yes, I said so. I think the pressure is not even, I don't blame the schools, I blame the parents because if you sit down as a union or a body, you know, what they call them in schools, the PTA, and say we're not going to do something, we're not going to do that because sometime this year when I traveled, I was with a friend and her friend, and all I was hearing was Stanley. And I said, please, who is this guy Stanley you are talking about?
Is it Stanley Cup?
So they then said, you don't know Stanley Cup? I said, what is it? Who is the Stanley that I have to do? Stanley know me. They now said, you don't know Stanley. Everybody, if you're a big person, I said, I said the cup will define you. Do you know the amount of cups I have in my house? I picked up my phone, I called my sister, I said, you have children, no? I beg, which one is Stanley Cup? She laughed. She said, Amaka, Stanley Cup has there for like 2 years. And she said, but her kids don't carry it, and the schools, they banned it and everything. I said, there's a particular cup that is Stanley Cup. I said, I beg, the cup should raise, is there a Amaka cup? See, the problem is you parents.
Yes,
the problem is not the school. So you parents, sit down. You need to understand your values as a parent when you're coming from and prioritize them.
Yeah, amazing.
So Amaka is correct. One of our YouTubers says it's his inferiority complex and would like to copy everything that Oyibo people do. It's simple summary of what you've just said. Yeah. Can we define what we know? The system of education that we use in Nigeria is after our colonial masters, but the form of graduation we do is very Americanized. Yes. You know, they used to have everything. Schools. I don't know. I don't think we do all of those schools. I think our government is also failing us. We cannot have a clash of culture like that. When we travel for training, the primary school in front of my hotel, Every morning the children will go. I didn't know it was because it was compulsory education. They say it's even criminal for a parent to decide that their children will not go to school. So when I investigated and said, okay, so you don't have private school, they say they do. Same curriculum, same standard. It's you that want to pay for private. So what you can just determine is maybe flexibility of your child's course time. But that child must write common entrance when it is due. The child must go. Secondary education is compulsory. And they say there are certain towns where there are minorities, where it is even compulsory for university education. So it's trying to balance it.
But they are not in democracy.
So, no, they are not.
Argue this.
But we now have a very good system of education. We choose our we do all of that, and we refuse to regulate the school. You know, for 6334. We choose to regulate the school standards. See what our private schools have done, our public schools too. We are even suffering it now in university education because of lack of proper institutions. You are the Ministry of Education, you are the UBEC, you are the SUBEB, you are the whatever. Do the thing that you need to do. I like that they have TESCOM standards. They've standardized teaching. So you must have the certain qualification and paperwork that you need to have. But can you ensure that the school and the businessmen do not use capitalism to retch, because all this billing, all these things, it goes to the psychology of the child.
They are not retching, it's what we are choosing. So what I realized is many of us hang our hand where our leg cannot reach. That's the problem. And like you rightly said, inferiority complex. Why do I want to put my child in a school that I know my salary ordinarily cannot even afford? I cannot afford it, but because Amaka's child is in that school, I have to show that I have to go. Now, many of the public schools are actually not near many people's houses, because the truth of the matter is I've spoken to people who their children are at the age where they're getting into secondary school, and they can't find public schools that are have good quality that are close by. So they end up with some of these private schools, and then the private people are now bringing, we are doing this curriculum, we're bringing that, and that is how we do it. But that's where the PTA comes in. We sit down and say, this is not working for us, we cannot afford this. What are we teaching our children when we have to go above and beyond to just give them things that are irrelevant, like they will rightly forget after many years? But let me
I won't lie, we're all struggling with, like me, I always struggle with this parenting, because sometimes, you know, you want to parenting. Because exactly, I'm struggling with it, because sometimes you will want to deny your child that thing. Then at some point when you look at it, you find out that everybody, you know, has said everybody they are doing the same thing. You know, you won't send, but you just find out that your child will just be, you know, alone. They will be withdrawn. They will not be confident. They won't be confident. They will outgrow it.
No, they will.
Those ones that wait, Nima, let me tell you, because those ones that are doing it, they are moving forward. Though they are not waiting for
your child stall. Your own child is she stunting? She's not. Let me tell you something funny. This semester now they already have their plans for camp, and my daughter is saying, "Mommy, please pick me up on the last day of exam." This has been a tradition since she did nursery school. She's now looking forward to home. You stay to what works for you.
Yes.
Me, Nima, if school close at 2, if it's possible, I close at 1:30.
No, but for graduation and all of that is different. I have graduation ceremony and all of that is different, because everybody is going to look in a certain way. Just like what BC did now. BC said that you are going to have a certain kind of makeup. You can't have full makeup. That is the only regulation she can offer. But she won't tell her not to have makeup at all.
No,
do you understand what I mean?
Hold on, I can. If they had said maybe just S3 that they had to do this and they were doing makeup, nothing like that. She did her 16-year birthday without makeup. Yeah, she did a full photo shoot without makeup.
But she told you that when she was going to
I understand what prom is. I understand what prom is.
She's negotiating
to an age where at 16 I was already doing makeup as a young girl, right? So it wasn't so out of place for her to now start doing makeup. So she waited till she got to that point, and he now launched with the prom. So that was allowing. If imagine she was 13. Let's take, for instance, she's a junior and she's graduating at 13, and every other person is wearing makeup. I will not give her
But
makeup.
when we're 16,
you have not reached
when we're 16 years old, did you do makeup for your graduation?
No, we didn't graduate.
My first, you just put only lip gloss. Is that
my
first and this thing? That's
all. We have to go.
What about the money for the makeup?
Thank you so much. Thank you. I paid for makeup now because I was not allowed to do the proper face.
You didn't pay for makeup.
Send me a DM. I'll send you that
socks,
please. Help us. Okay, so we have a program that will be bringing live, TVC will be bringing live coverage of former President Buhari's burial, which will be starting from 12 p.m. So stay tuned. TVC will be airing that. And thank you so much, ladies. You people are very chaotic.
And this was a parenting
Yes,
matter.
it was. And it touched us. That's all we can take on the show today. I hope you've learned one or two things. We are the parents. We have a right to decide based on our values what is right for our children. Let's have these conversations with the schools. Let them know what is obtainable and what isn't. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye now.